So, once upon a time, there lived 4 gods. You already know the 3 goddesses who looked after Equestria, but there was this meanie called Hexar who made every pony down below mean just like him. One day, he didn't have his morning coffee and decided to take it out on them. The goddesses were like, "No, Hexar, you meanie!" And then Hexar was like,
"You didn't give me skim milk. I can do whatever the beep I want."
So then the goddesses banished him, where he succumbed to a fate worse than death. Force reading MuseScript stories for an eternity, and he didn't even get paid!
Come on, Blue! That is certainly not what happened!
What? Can't I bend the story just a little bit?
No. Kids will believe anything. And you're not a reliable storyteller. So, I'm spending Hearthswarming in Camelot with Nist this year, and a lot has happened since last Hearthswarming, so telling the colts and fillies the new bits of history has been a very interesting experience.
Oh, and I didn't even get to my favorite part of it. It was Hexar becomes a dealer of drugs.
No D word, Blue.
I was gonna say donuts.
So, even when there wasn't any coffee or a pony called MuseScript in this story, the true origins of Hearthswarming are still pretty cool. Hexar was banished by his sisters due to him making all the ponies hate each other. He was turned into an old stallion who was looked after by the current rulers at the time, Aurora and Hesperus. In an attempt to save himself, he sacrificed a part of himself before traveling down below to Nistverse. Meanwhile, the pony tribes still hated each other, so the goddesses created the Wendigos in hopes of finally cleansing what Hexar had done to Equestria. And it worked! After many hundreds of years, the ponies were in harmony again! Hooray! Equestria is awesome! Woohoo! Any questions?
So, the goddesses, who we believed were good ponies, created the Wendigos? Why would they do something so cruel to us?
Weren't you listening? Rainbow just said they have to slowly get rid of the Hexar left behind.
Yeah, I know. Real complicated now that, like, all of the history books and Hearthswarming carols have to be altered, but oh well. At least there aren't any more pieces of our history that are still unknown to us. Especially with that meanie Hexar. Right, Nist? Yeah, there's nothing this time, thankfully. Nist, you okay? I'm sorry. I have to go. Nist, wait up!
I'm still confused. You can't catch me!
I'm gonna get you! Got you!
Dad! Stop!
Phew. Finally caught up with you. You stormed out pretty quickly. Rainbow, Please, just leave me alone. Nist, I want to know what's got you so upset. If it was something I said back there, I want to apologize. It was nothing you said, Dash. Not really. You're not leaving until I tell you what's bothering me, aren't you? Nope. My marefriend won't admit it, but she needs some pony to talk to right now. Alright. It's about my dad. Painful memories? Kind of. I think I'm just conflicted about him right now. I've had painful memories of him, but at the same time, I've also had happy ones. I know it's been several months since he was defeated. I also know that he did horrible things to both of us, and I should be forever grateful that he's gone, but Nist, it's okay. I would totally understand what you're going through. It must be hard having the story of Hexar portrayed as the bad guy, when you see a little bit of good in him, plus a little bit of bad in your aunts. You learn that not everything is painted black and white in our world, and I've learned not to be so small-minded about that either. Your father was definitely more than just the bad guy to you, right? It's complicated. On one hoof, he almost brought on Equestria's destruction and corrupted 7 beings, including myself, into doing his bidding. On the other hoof, I wonder what it would have been like if I got to know him better. He actually helped me in quite a few things. I mean, without his influence, I never would have met the most courageous, determined, and most loyal pony I've ever met. And I never would have fallen in love with her.
Who is this courageous, determined, and loyal pony you keep speaking of? I'd like to meet her. She sounds awesome.
Dash.
What? You're smiling again. You should be thanking me.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna hit the hay soon. All this hearthwarming Eve planning has got me exhausted.
Alright. Good night, Dash.
Night to you too, Nist. Hey, Blue Streak.
You called?
Ah! Blue, never do that again.
Whoops, sorry. Force of habit. So, what can I help you with?
I've got a cool idea for what to do for Nist tomorrow, but I'm gonna need your help. Before I tell you what it is, you gotta promise to keep it a secret between us. Got it?
Cross my heart and hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye.
Good. Now here's what I want you to do.
Huh? That's strange. Where could she be at this hour? Good morning, Nist. I have a surprise for you. Meet me by the stained glass window, Rainbow. Well, guess I got to find what she has planned. Dash? What are you doing up at this hour?
I thought I'd give you my hearthwarming present a little early.
This is interesting wrapping, to say the least.
Are you kidding? It's awful! Even when I did have a bit of help. Anyway, hope you like it.
What is this?
I know it was very last minute since we had that talk about your dad last night, but I asked Blue to help me make it. Sometimes her overpoweredness can really come in handy in a pinch.
This is my dad? He looks so at peace here.
Let's just say I also got help from his sisters. They told me that he looked similar to them before he corrupted himself. They even gave me an old history book for reference. If this doesn't look accurate at all, I can ask Blue to tweak it.
It's already perfect. The fact that you came up with it in the first place is enough for me. Thank you, Dash.
No worries, Nist. And this way, you'll always have a part of him to have with you.
You're right. Though this completely rivals the gift I was going to give you.
It's okay. I'm good with whatever you give me.
Okay, good.
Of course.
It's okay. I'm happy to have you in my life, Dash. This is a thank you from me.
Yes! Finally! You kissed under the mistletoe!
Blue Streak?
What? It's housewarming. I couldn't let the shot finish without this little guy.
Happy hearthwarming, Hexar. Dad.